All right. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. So happy everyone's here. One of my favorite times of the week. All right. So guys, we have some really special and fabulous guests joining us this evening. I'm so excited to welcome them. The first thing though that I want to do is I want to talk a little bit about recognition. If you had a great week, drop a 1 in the comments here for me. Drop a 1 if it was an unbelievable week in this company. It was the best week we personally ever had, but drop a 1 for me because I want to just say some of you are brand new. Some of you are back. Some of you are back. You're some of our OGs and you are back and I'm so excited about it. I am fired up just to recognize a whole bunch of people from Dreamers in Action. What the what? I mean, you guys, can we just talk about this? Keisa Maxwell, $800 in double PIBs. Keisa Maxwell, you know what? Come off mute. I want to unmute you. Unless you're like a crazy chaos like I usually do. Come off mute. Let's give these guys some love.
I can't turn my video on, but I am here.
Keisa, woo woo, I hear you, girl. Laurie, 20 plus enrollments for a month. What? Conchetta had 13 just last week and a consultant. Nicole Johnson, 5 enrollments, hit Crystal Manager, grew her immediate downline of 20 plus in 7 days. You kidding me? We got to have Nicole train on what the heck she's doing. Rank advancements, Kimberly hit 1 star for the 2nd time. M. Sutherland, a name we all know from last week, 5-cycle bonus. Manager, Grant Howe. Crystal managers, Nicole Johnson and Marty Bradley. And from Lauren, a huge shout out to everyone who has been hustling. So many people to recognize with enrollments and rank advancements, especially Crystal consultants. And a huge kudos to everybody that's here. Unbelievable and amazing. Team win, holy manoli. Guys, I got to tell you, it was a hot week. It was a hot week. I'm tired. If I'm looking tired, it's not because of the collagen, it's because of the activity. I'm going to recognize some rank advancements. We've got 4-star Golden Circle, 1-star Crystal Executive Summer Meyer from Iowa. Woo woo! Tracy May, 4-star Golden Circle, 2-star Crystal Executive. Kim Momstrom, 3-star Golden Circle, 2-star Crystal Executive. Carrie Sweeney, 1-star Golden Circle Executive. Sarah Glitzer, Crystal Executive. Big deal. The girl had like 2 or 3 consultants yesterday morning, now to 10. Killed it. Absolute hustler. Erica Rothenberger, also rank advanced to 4-star Golden Circle, 6-star Crystal Executive. Ann White, 2-star Golden Circle, 1-star Crystal Executive. I mean, people enrolled their heinies off last week. Can I say heinies? Is that okay? Summer Meyer had 18 enrollments. 17 enrollments, Holly Kirsch, Brianna Singh, and Meredith Vanderzee. 16 enrollments, Katie Flanagan, Aaron O'Leary, Tanya Ewing. 14 enrollments, Katie Coleman. 13 enrollments, Holly Fortner. 12 enrollments, Ashley DeChico. 11 enrollments, Erica Rothenberger, Misty LeBoy, Nick DeCare. And last but not least, 10 enrollments. When the heck do we ever have 10 enrollments in a week? I got a long list here. Monica Cloak, Rachel Klingman, Rachel Rivera, Sheila Cornelius, Adrian McGovern, Jackie Kirby, Michelle Kautzman, Danielle Kirk. Absolutely unbelievable. I mean, that is fire. Smoke is coming out of all devices here. And so what I want to just tell you guys a little bit about before we turn it over to our guests is we talked a little bit about—
I'm totally hijacking this call, you guys, and I'm totally interrupting because you all need to come off mute for this one in a second when I tell you, because she is unbelievably humble, unbelievably modest, and she's not going to tell y'all what every single person needs to hear, not only because she is up before dawn and still staying up all night long back till dawn to support you guys. Is so much fire, so much tenacity, so much belief. She's creative from contest to support. I am talking about Jessica Rigner, you guys, who 1000% is deserving of this. She maxed out the compensation plan last night, 256 cycles in her business. Her husband had 125, you guys, nearly 400 cycles combined to the rigor. Do the math. 400.
We love you, Jessica.
Jessica!
Thank you guys. I mean, what in the world? It was so, I'm
Amazing.
having fun. Guys, and that's what I want to talk about because Lauren and I said the structure of these calls is about, we're going to recognize the heck out of people. You deserve it, guys. Clap for your own damn selves. If we didn't name your name, everybody here is killing it. This team, we do this together. And it's what I want to talk about tonight. It's an energy state. And I want to honor, some of you guys know that we did what we call the epic experiment. It started about 3 months ago. About 3 months ago on Sunday night, I grabbed a couple people and just said, let's do this visualization exercise. And let's just get together. Let's dream these humongous dreams and let's talk about them as if they've happened. Guys, if you want to get back and feel like this young person again, remember when you were young and everything seemed possible? When someone asked you what you wanted to do, your Rolodex started flipping around in your mind because everything seemed possible. Life felt like a menu to you when you were young. And somewhere along the line, we kind of get that beaten out of us and people start talking about reality and nonsensical things and doors start closing and we start focusing on the no rather than the how. And what I want to tell you is if you're ready to grow, I want you to go back into that energy state of when life is a menu. And I want you to start dreaming huge dreams. And I literally remember speaking into Ann White and speaking into Holly Kirsch and saying, I am so excited to be on the Fiji trip with you. It closed last night, guys. I mean, I have zero doubt. They're number like 1 and 2 in the United States. These are you're going to hear tonight from the number 1 and 2 United States leaders in action for this contest. Are you kidding me? These are unbelievable women. But I remember speaking into being, Holly and Ann, I am going to go on the kangaroo excursion with you in Fiji. Here's Jim Coover. He's gotten you guys. He wants to know if you guys want your own private car because he cannot believe how you've grown your teams. He cannot believe the executives being created. He cannot believe all the people flooding into your business that want to do this with you. And we literally spoke that into being. Erica, do you remember doing that? And we spoke it. And it was like, oh my gosh, like my heart is pounding because I'm there and Jim Coover just gave me the biggest hug and he's been COVID vaccinated and so have I, and we're in Fiji and we're with the whole team and everybody's feeling awesome. And guys, I just want to dream with you 1 second here. I'm going to do this exercise, this epic experiment with everyone. There's 100 people on this call and I want to do this epic experiment with you because what I will tell you with complete confidence, and anyone that was on those calls that was part of this, those things have happened now. It's time to dream bigger dreams. It's time to start speaking this, what feels so uncertain. Did I ever think, guys, honestly, 3 months ago that we would max out? I would be paid, I would earn more cycles in Isagenix than they're willing to pay you for, and I would clap for that. Did I ever think that was possible? In my reality mind, no. But did I speak it into myself? Did I try to get in an energy state to imagine Kathy calling me and saying, hey, will you tell me what you're doing because it's unbelievable? Will you tell me, Ashley DeChico, what you're doing? Will you tell me, Tracy May, what the heck is bringing all these people to the yard? How are you creating this 4-star? Kim Malmstrom, how are you creating a 3-star? And everybody, I felt that. Guys, I want to speak to you just really into the camera and just really tell you. I want you to think about a major goal, like where you are right now. And then I want to think about something that feels like a stretch goal. Maybe it's a golden circle rank advancement. Maybe it's creating executives. Maybe it's going executive again yourself for the first time. Maybe it's going to manager. But I want you to think of something enormous. And I want to just speak it into you. And I want you to think about your back office right now. And I want to tell you that, Susan, I'm looking in your back office and I cannot believe the growth that you've seen. And Christina, I cannot believe the people who've said yes to you. They feel your energy connection and they're flooding in. Leaders are seeking you out, people that are dying for this opportunity. Danielle, when I looked in your back office, I couldn't believe the trajectory that I'm seeing. Are those cycles for real? It is absolutely unbelievable that, Jordan, you just received a phone call from the owner of Isagenix, Kathy Coover. She wants to know if her and Jim can just congratulate you on the growth, the epic, unbelievable madness that she's seeing. And Carrie, she wants to know, what are you doing? People are asking you if you'd like to go as their absolute rock star trainer on their call, on their team call. Other leaders are seeking you out. Daniela, they want to know, how is it that you keep rank advancing people? That all the people that are coming to you just cannot believe it. And Danielle, they don't know how you get all your workouts in and grow this magnificent business. They just think you're unbelievable. And people are just there and they're saying, help me, will you do? I want to do what you do. And the financial situation for your family has completely changed. And you're able to say yes to unbelievable things. And you're able to give in a way that you never were able to give, and write a check without even thinking about it, without balancing your checkbook. Those kinds of days where you're like, absolutely done. Absolutely done. I don't need to balance it. I'm not going to do that subtraction right now. I'm going to ask someone else to do that for me because I have such abundance right now. I'm a magnet for all things money and all things success. And I hope, guys, that you feel it. Top Achievers 2022 was just announced, and I'm seeing you there. And Stephanie, it's so cool to see you in the airport with your bags. I love that you've brought that handsome looking guest. And Cynthia, so cool that you're here at this great trip, Cabo San Lucas. I've personally never been. This is going to be probably your third time. I don't know. But Sarah, it's going to be so great. You've been to Cabo, I'm sure. You're one of those jet setters, and you've been there, but you're coming again. And we're going top, first class, Top Achievers. And I see you there. And I hope that you guys all feel that energy state. And when you wake up in the morning, I hope that you get in this energy state, that you talk to yourself as, I am strong. I am powerful. I am a magnet for amazing people. And I hope that you already thank, if you're a believer and you want to thank God in advance, or you want to thank the universe, or you want to thank the magnetism that this universe is. But I will tell you, every morning that I wake up, I thank God in advance for the divine appointments. I thank Him for the people that He'll drop into my life. I thank Him for so many of you who've re-dropped into my life, who were part of my life before, and you're back for round 2. Energy state. Speaking of energy state, guys, I want to just introduce 2 of the most remarkable women. You've got Holly Kirsch and Ann White. They came into this business not even two and a half years ago. 2.5 years ago. I want to tell you that the craziest story is that I was with Erica Rothenberger in the airport in Maui. We went to Top Achievers. She came as my guest to Maui. We're in the airport. We're standing at the baggage claim, and we happen to meet Holly Kirsch and her husband Joel. We stay at the same hotel. They're at the Grand Wailea, the same hotel that we're at. And the story, there's so much in between those 2 points of, from then to now. But what I want to tell you is, meeting them, that divine appointment completely changed our lives, because it also brought one of the most unbelievable women I've ever met, Ann White. And I will tell you, if you've never met Ann White in person, when all this is over, when you're loved by Ann White, it's like, I tell my mom, like, you didn't even love me like Ann White loves me. I mean, she loves me so profoundly. And so when she loves you, you feel like you're the only person in the whole world. And what I've said to Holly is that she truly, together, they're a powerhouse team. But what you'll find from Holly too is that the authenticity, how Holly is on this call, is how she is in her home, is how she is at events. She's the same all the time. And honestly, you wonder, can people be really as great as these 2 women? But they're going to talk to you about how they have gotten to this point and where they're headed with their team. Cannot wait to hear. Thank you, guys.
Wow. Thank you. Wow. Woo, woo. Talk about lifting somebody up.
How great is Jessica? Oh my gosh.
Well, perfect, Jessica, because we were kind of talking about, this is a new year for all of us. And thank goodness 2021 is here. And one thing that Isogenics has brought to us is personal development. Such a beautiful gift. You know, we're at that stage where we feel like, as a child, we dream about what we want to do. I'm going to be a firefighter. I'm going to be a model. I'm going to be a doctor. And why can't we continue dreaming no matter where we are in our life? So I think one thing that's really good for all of us is to have a vision board and think about why are you on this call? Where do you want to go? What do you want to do in 2021? What is your why? So I think starting there, don't you agree, will help you. Do you want to just get your products paid for every month? Is that what you want? Or maybe you want bigger. Maybe you want to get to manager and director. Maybe you don't even know what those words mean because you just started like 3 days ago and signed up 7 people for the Collagen Elixir pack like Michelle Kautzman. I mean, so we are here to say it's a GPS. Where are you? Where do you want to go? If you want to fly high and get on a rocket ship with us, we're ready to go.
Amen. I love it.
So, Ann, you start next with what?
Well, first of all, I think there's a lot of new people on this call. So welcome to everyone, and Lauren's team as well. Holly and I, a lot of you that may not know us, we have owned retail boutiques for 26 years. So we have been in business together as business partners, as besties for that long. And then by the grace of God, again, through Jessica's story, we got blessed that God brought Isogenics into our life. So again, for everybody to just feel so blessed that we can all be together, this group, this team, this tribe, my gosh, that is one of the biggest whys for me is just, and a lot of you that are brand new on this call, get ready. Like Holly said, get a vision as big as you can and dream big, because this is what this team is all about. So anyway, what we wanted to kind of share with you guys is what we're doing here on our Indy team. And so we had some ideas and that we decided for 2021 that we were going to do. And so we thought, well, this would be a great opportunity to share with a lot of you that maybe are just starting out, or maybe have been doing this for a long time and are like, you know what are some new things? What are some fun things that we can do to really jumpstart our business, even if you're just starting out? So as boutique owners, this is something that we do a lot. I hope you guys all have pen and paper, write down, get notes, and a lot of this will also obviously be recorded, as well as we'll be putting things in Team Win Builders. But one of the things we do, and we recommend for you guys as us being boutique owners, contact your local boutiques, contact your local spas, contact business owners that have, especially boutiques, they are dying to have some fun, small events. It doesn't have to be, I know with what we're dealing with, you still can do, our boutiques are open, all the boutiques are open, the small businesses want this. You guys can come into their boutique, reach out to them, ask them and say, hey, can I come in and talk about a collagen elixir, or can I come into your boutique between a Monday and Thursday night from 6 to 8, one of those nights, have some wine, and be able to invite our friends, invite prospects. You can invite people, and we're going to talk about, beauty from the inside out, glow, get your glow back, something for 2021. So offering some ideas for them to help bring them business to them and then business to you. So we do a lot of those fun events in our boutique, and feel free to reach out to us if you have questions about that. Another thing we are starting to do, and this is really great, I think, for people that are either have really, their business is going, and you have builders, and you have people that are interested. Holly and I decided that we booked a private room in a coffee shop, a local coffee shop here every Tuesday. We have it booked from 11 to 1 in a private room, and we're opening it up to our team, to our prospects. We're like, hey, Holly and I are meeting here from 11 to 1. Pop in anytime if you have questions, if you want to try to grow your business, you want to learn about the opportunity. So that's another really great option. And again, we're using our local community, and we're using our local coffee shop. And then another thing, and this is something I learned, I don't know if any of you were on Grow Week, but it was powerful beyond powerful. Hillary and Justin Courtney, I loved that. I loved all the days, but this is something, I got some verbiage from them and I started using it. And guys, we all know we love to copy verbiage from everybody, and they were putting it up there like, and I was screenshotting it as much as I could. And this is something that we will add this in to the Team Win Builders, or we can message it later to you. But I thought I'd read this verbiage. And this is something that we are also doing, and it's, I'll read it and then we'll kind of briefly go over it quickly. This is something I'm just sending out. This is also can be sent out to your teams that are just happy product users that love the product, but this gives them this opportunity now to hear about our collagen elixir and possibly share it, and you just never know where it might go. So, hi beautiful, I'm so excited about our new marine collagen elixir. The results people are having are amazing. I know you're already loving Isogenics products that you've been using. Would you be open to hosting a, not really in home, but a Zoom presentation with some of your friends? We can share, I can share the cutting edge product with them. For being willing to host, will give you a box of the collagen. And, you know, these are the dates and times that I'm open. But guys, I literally sent that out like during Grow Week. They said, send out 10. I sent them out. I literally got 5 people back that said yes. I mean, that I was like, oh my gosh, this is golden. So just some different ideas that can get, you know, jumpstart and have something fun with your business. And that's some of the things we're going to do. So Holly, I think I'm sharing maybe some of the top tips to grow the biz.
Yeah, so we all just want to know, we learn from each other. So everyone on this call, whether you're on or you're new, is whatever ours is yours. So I think what Jessica has kind of taught us from the top is duplication. That we don't need to reinvent the wheel because we have everything already set up for you guys, which is amazing, right? So we have this training book, which is our isogenics. We have it online that you can get to, and then a lot of us we print them out for our teams, try to meet with them, because if you have that ability, I know we have teams all over, so sometimes you don't have that ability, but we can do a Zoom call. So I think, first of all, if you see a post from one of us, you don't have to ask permission to post, you just put your finger on it, hold it, copy it, text it to yourself, and make it your own. So you don't have to sit there for an hour and come up with a post. And we're going to talk about social media a little bit at the end, but also everybody on this call will know, if you don't already, about the leader in action form. So Ann, hand me yours. So
I just did it too.
yeah, so this is February, and this, if you fill this out every week, if you make one step and say, okay, I'm gonna fill this out every week and I'm gonna send it Monday morning to whoever enrolled me, you will be in Cabo with us, because that's all we did. We did this since we started, and we've won trips to Lake Tahoe, Fiji, Disney, Arizona.
Grand Cayman,
Grand
or
Cayman.
wherever, yeah.
So-
Fun trips.
Yes, so you too can do that. So that's one, that is in the book that we talked about. On your vision board that you're gonna make, whether you don't have one, maybe it's your refrigerator, maybe it's, where you get ready. You're gonna print out the executive roadmap, which is your vision. So if you just are on this call and you just became a consultant and you don't even know what's going on, if you would fill this out, this is your dream of who you would love to travel with, who you would like to build a business with, who you'd like to have fun. Because guess what? In Isogenics, we're helping people feel better. Everybody, this magnetism, the reason Joel and I were attracted to this is they were on a trip. They had all won this trip. And we said mid through week, whatever these people are on, I want on. And so who doesn't want that magnetism of feeling your best, looking your best? And our company has it. And we can also provide financial freedom for each and every one of you. You can always introduce the Collagen Elixir or the nutritional 30-day reset, and it's awesome. But we've learned through time that why not introduce both options? You can be healthy, you can look beautiful, and you can help other people do the same and create income so you can travel, you can do that trip this summer you dreamed of with your family, whatever your why is. Maybe it's filling your gas up every week without the stress. Maybe it's getting your kid through college. Whatever it is, there is no overhead in this business. All you have is your products that you are consuming, and there is unlimited income to be made, and it's an amazing company. So we could go on and on. So reaching out, teaching duplication, doing the leader in action form, writing out your executive roadmap. That is 10 people that are going to share with 2 people. That is the highest rank of the company. Before Collagen Elixir, Jessica told me, all you need to do is tell 10 people that eat, and you are an executive, the highest position in our company. I'm like, well, 10 people that I know that will share with 2 people each is a no-brainer. So we can't even tell you what an opportunity to have this new Collagen Elixir, but all of us before 3 weeks ago, we're building our business on our nutritional, which is still icing on the cake. And so there's just so many crossovers. So reaching out in person. So, and we get asked all the time, what are you guys are doing? So when you're in, your store is always open or your business is always open. So when you're out in public and you're meeting people, get their names, get a conversation going. It's developing a relationship. So on social media, it's not posting the Collagen Elixir 10 days in a row and nothing else. Guess what? Nobody is going to look or follow you. It's creating a relationship. And we're going to get into that at the end too. So, and then the verbiage, you know, in that book, we give you all kinds of verbiage. Yeah, you don't want to send a message that looks text messagey, but we give you a start, because how many times do you think, okay, I'm going to do 10 reach outs this morning, and then you get blank, like, oh, what am I going to say? I don't know how to get started. You don't have to. You just all of a sudden look at this book, get it started, then change it your lingo. So duplication, using the tools that we've already been given by our company and our team, and trusting and getting this book online or from your person that invited you to this call, and you follow, be coachable, love people, shine your light, and the rest will take care of itself.
Wow, you're so inspirational. How much do we love her? I think the reach outs, like Holly was talking about, is absolute key, you guys. Consistency, consistency, consistency. Every day doing a little bit of this business every single day. Because if your mouth isn't open, your business isn't open. So if you think about your reach outs, that and your follow-ups. And I know we hear it, but that Holly and I were talking before we got on tonight, and we were kind of going back and forth about certain things. And what have we been doing for 2.5 years to get us where we're at? And we both said we do something with this business every day. We own full-time retail boutiques, but we do something with Isogenics every single day. We're talking to people, we're reaching out, we're getting out of our own way, and we're realizing it is about others. Whose life can we bless today? That is what it's all about, you guys. So if you think about in your business and really in your life, it's about blessing others. And we have this opportunity with these products and with this opportunity, but shame on us if we aren't sharing it. So that is what it's all about. And so if we get out of our own way and stop worrying about, oh God, is somebody going to say no? Oh, they're not going to like us if we keep asking, or if we follow up about it. What? You never know whose life you're going to change the minute you send just a message to them, create a relationship with them. Again, we are changing network marketing here. Isogenics is the most professional, sexiest, coolest, fabulous company to be part of. Why wouldn't we want to share it with everyone? Right? So instead of it being in your own way and wondering, oh gosh, ooh, they're not going to like me, how about asking them? I mean, I have a perfect example. I don't even know if you guys can hear this. Holly and I were talking about it, and we have a new builder on our team. She literally came on January 15th. All right, I reached out to her on December 9th. Yeah, December 9th, 2020. Oh my God, where are we? Oh my goodness. Okay, so I reached out to her. I don't even know if you can hear this, but this was from, we're going to talk about social media and how important that really is. But this was from social media, like a post that I had done. And I go back, and this is something, you guys, I think is super important to remember. When you're posting, don't post and pray. When you're really being authentic and sending something out, and then you have people that like it or comment, the comments are awesome. We always comment back to them. But liking is another thing. This gal just liked it. She did not comment on it, but I went to her messenger and I left this message, and I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm going to play it. And she's on this call.
Gorgeous girl, how are you? Okay, you are stunning. Hello. And I was just reaching out to everyone that had added value or sweet comments or liked our post on Holly and I guess our business post today. And then I come over to your page and I see, well, hello, you are a business owner. We got to stick together, girls. So I'm like, how have we not connected? So anyway, I just wanted to thank you and for.
Hold on. Can you guys hear that? Okay.
host and love the opportunity to grab a cup of coffee with you, hear more about your journey. And you know what? Who knows? Let's just catch up and get to know each other better. So anyway, I'm in Carmel, and I see that you own Pure Home Healthcare. So I don't know if that's in Indy or where that's at. So love the opportunity to connect with you. So let me know if you got some availability this week or next.
Guys, that just is creating a relationship. It's literally telling her she's fabulous because she is. And it was just an authentic, so we're not making it weird. And guess what? She came on the team in January 15th. She is crystal manager 5 days later. And she's enrolled 8 people last week. But what I'm saying is,
And she's on the call, Anne.
say what?
And she's on the call.
And she's on the call. She's on here tonight. And she said, I'm running for director this week. So guys, what I'm saying is, you never know whose life you're going to bless just by reaching out from a like and saying, you're gorgeous, you're fabulous, let's connect and grab a cup of coffee. It's as simple as that. And I do that all the time. And it's from an authentic voice. And I get a lot that do not respond back. That's okay. It's not their time. All right, guys? So remember that has nothing to do with you. So get out of your own way and know, hey, who knows that next person? We don't know what their situation is. So I get going on that because I get passionate. So Jordan, I love you.
And we were talking about, don't forget, for the people on the call that just started 2 weeks ago, all the people you've just enrolled, you might have just led with the product. Oh, this Collagen Elixir is everything, right? Well, guess what? What if they, like you, would love to earn $200, $300 by sharing with a couple people, and then they get on this call and they see all these nice people that are educated and love to help other people that have this magnetism and energy, and they could run alongside. There's nothing like doing this alongside people that you love to be with. Yeah. So Kanisha's on this call. She's been a part of our team as a product user for a year. I kept every 3 months planting the seed. Kanisha, you would be so good at what we do. You should consider sharing. Oh, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. Well, I said it again, like the 4th time, and year goes by. Kanisha, you have such great product experience. You have such a great personality. You're a fitness instructor. People look up to you. Why are you being so stingy with these products? Look at, you've had this big transformation. She teaches jazzercise and guides, and then she travels all around. And so she said, yeah, I think I will. My mom wants to do it, my sister. And now she is a manager and growing an amazing team. So never underestimate somebody. Don't decide for them, oh, they won't need it. Because as Jessica said, there was a bet about Joel and I with the company that they said there is no way they're going to do it. He's an adoption attorney. She's a boutique owner. They're in a comfortable lifestyle. Why would they want to add something to our plate? Well, I didn't even know. I was content. I don't even know like what I want, but I was so drawn by this culture and the way we were feeling. And then I wanted to create and share goodness with others. It was a God thing for sure. The whole story was. But bottom line is, don't ever assume somebody wouldn't be interested in this business. Ask. And timing is everything. As Kanisha said no 6 times.
And this could be a good lead in to Sarah. What do you think? Yeah. How are we doing on time, honey? Because we wanted to introduce, we're okay? All right. Is everybody getting some goodies? And we could talk all night. So, all right. So we wanted to shout out. This is a great story. This is an inspirational story. This inspires all of us. And I was wanting to see if, I know, is Sarah Glitzer, are you on, my love?
I'm on, my love.
Okay, so guys, this is, and I will say, because this is super cool, a lot of you already maybe have made your crystal, your first one. But Sarah is my very first, and she declared Monday, last week, I am Hidden Crystal Executive. Let's do it. And I said, girl, let's go to the moon. Let's do it. She had, I think, and she can kind of share, I think she had 1 or 2 consultants at the time. And she was like, it's non-negotiable. We're doing it. So we laid it out. And I wanted to introduce you to Sarah Glitzer. I wanted her to kind of share a little bit about what you did, Sarah, and how you did it to go from where you started last Monday to hit Crystal Executive Sunday night at, I think we screamed at around 10:30.
Yeah, I
Go
think so.
girl, Sarah Glitzer, and thank you for being on tonight. Woo!
Well, thank you both. I love you both so much. And it's truly a blessing. I've been making notes, and it's funny because so much of what you both said really aligns with some of the points that I wanted to make. And the first thing that I wanted to say is, you know, this culture and this team is unmatched. And I had done network marketing probably 12 years ago. And when I walked away from that company, I was adamant that I would absolutely never, ever, ever, ever like put it down in blood. I will never put my name on another network marketing company again, because the culture was just not right for me. It wasn't a good fit. And I started the products, as you know, a year ago, was a happy product user, loved the way that I felt. And you continued to pour into me. You used your social media techniques. You know, we built a relationship, and you supported me in the business that I owned at the time, and doing sponsorships. And you did your authentic, beautiful, loving, amazing self that you do with everybody. And I knew that you were the right kind of person, that if I was ever going to take that step, it was going to be with someone like you. And so for me, it checked all of the boxes and then some that I really needed to see checked in order to align myself and put my name and reputation, you know, on the line, if you will, and promote a product. But more than that, I would say it's really about mindset. And what's happened in the last 2 weeks is I was just unwilling to not get what I wanted. And it's not easy. I mean, there were moments, and you know, where I called you and I'm like, what the heck? I know we put Whitney on the right. Why is she showing up on the left? Like, you know, there are those moments where you doubt yourself, or you doubt that the computer is working properly. You want to quit. And that's normal, whatever it is in life, no matter what you're doing, whether it's a relationship, it's a job, it's a triathlon, whatever it is so hard sometimes to stay the course. And it can often just be the first step that is the hardest. But my true belief in everything that I've accomplished in life is that when you have the right mindset, and you can continually come back to, there is not an option. I will do this. And more importantly, I will do this because I deserve it. I'm worthy, and I'm capable. And I'm capable because not only do I deserve this, and I'm worthy, and my family is worthy, but all of these lives that are going to be affected as a result, they deserve this. They deserve for me to step out of fear and step into my greatness because of what I can now do for them. And that is what I continually came back to, is thinking from a place of being a servant, like you two are, and like Jessica is, and like Erica is. And you know, pulling myself out of that place of doubt and fear, because ladies and gentlemen, that's reality. We all fall into that trap. I don't care who we are, what our backgrounds are, how much money we make, what we look like. We all have that tendency to go to that place of fear, of doubt, of lack of worthiness. And it was just that mindset. And I will tell you, I mean, it's funny. Somebody mentioned something about COVID. I think it was Jessica. I had gotten the COVID vaccine, as you know, Anne, on Friday. We had 2 days to go from 2 people to 10. And I woke up on Saturday morning and I was sick. I had a fever. I had the chills. I had body aches. I was shaking, and it was a non-option. I was not using that as an excuse. And I don't say that to sound like holier than thou, but I think sometimes when we're in fear or we're in self-doubt, we go to the place of excuses because it's easier. And I just was not going to allow that to hold me back. And I will say too, my personality is kind of one that when the pressure's on, I tend to perform better under pressure. And I knew my deadline was the 24th. So it's like, I can't screw this up. Like, no, COVID, you're not going to get me. Like, we're going to get this done. But it's mostly for me, I think it's about mindset. And just continually believing in yourself and your ability, aligning with the amazing people that we have access to. This team of women that I have met are unmatched. I have never met women like this in my corporate career, in my life as a consultant and business owner. it's just truly unbelievable, these incredible women that we have access to. And so lean on that. Don't be afraid to reach out to your leaders. Listen to these women. They have paved the way for us. We do not need to reinvent the wheel. They are brilliant. They have achieved such greatness, and they have literally laid the foundation for us. And I am so grateful to have that, because I have never had that before in network marketing or in a corporate career. And it's such a
Sarah?
blessing. Yeah.
Can I ask you a question? Well, first of all, you're incredible. Thank you so much for what you're saying. But I think that everybody would love to know. I mean, did you just reach out? I mean, I think that's really important for people to understand. It wasn't just people came to you. I mean, I know how much time and energy you never stopped from, 7 a.m. in the morning to midnight, and you and I were on with this, right?
Yeah, I'm a full-time pharmaceutical sales rep. So I have a full-time job, and I'm a mom and a wife. And so, I'm busy, as is everyone else on this call. But again, it was a non-option. So when I woke up at 7 o'clock in the morning, I was reaching out. I was messaging people. I was following up. Did you see that 3-minute video? What did you think? And reaching out to new people. Hey, I think you need to see this. I really think you would love this. And I used, again, your direction. You guys had these great messages that you'd already crafted. And I took what you had created, made it my own. And I sent it to, I don't even know how many people. I mean, at some point I will go back and look, but I bet in 10 days time, I sent 400 plus messages. Easy.
There you go, guys.
I mean, to the point that my arm and my wrist hurts so bad from doing this on my phone. But like, again, it didn't matter. Like there was going to be no excuses made, right? And so it's just not giving up. And one thing that I think unfortunately gives this industry, for some people, a bad taste is that, people put someone like a Jessica who's an outlier. Jessica is not the normal, everyday, average person. And they use her as an example, and they go to every Tom, Dick, and Harry on the planet and go, well, look what she did. You can do it too. And they just kind of make people feel like they can wake up tomorrow and be a millionaire.
Yeah.
And that is not reality. It requires hard work. It requires dedication. It requires the mindset, the intention, the focus to get it done. And so, that is the other piece of it. You do have to declare, put out into the universe, make a bold declaration. This is what I want, and this is what I'm going to get. And I think I told you on Saturday morning when I got in the shower, I prayed, and then I meditated about, like, I feel like I'm going to die, and I don't know what this needs to look like, God and universe, but like, you need to show me the way, because this is happening. There is no option. Anne has been so gracious. She has poured so much time and love and energy into me, and this has to happen. So whatever it needs to look like, I don't know where these people are coming from or what it's going to look like, but this is happening, and it's happening in the next 48 hours. And so again, it's just about having that dedication and that focus and never giving up. And the other thing I would say, and Jessica alluded to this earlier, I think we all get to give ourselves grace along the way and celebrate the small wins, because you don't just go from enrolling your first person to becoming an executive. And you get to celebrate the small wins along the way, because you don't go from A to Z. You have to forge the path and take one step at a time. And so Jessica said, quote, everyone is killing it. And I agree with that. Everyone on this call is killing it, if for no other reason, because they made the commitment to be on this call tonight. They made the commitment to plug in and learn from the people who are getting it done. And that in and of itself is worth celebration. And so I would just encourage everyone in this call, whether you're brand new and have enrolled nobody, or you're a 4-star, which I honestly don't even know what that means yet, because I'm still figuring it out. But like, regardless of who you are and where you are in your journey, you are winning. And you need to celebrate yourself. And one other thing I want to say, and I'll shut up, I'm so sorry. But Holly said something about kids and about, we all believe when we're little that we can be a firefighter or a princess or, the next president of the United States. And there's research around that says that kids truly believe that they can be anything that they want to be until they're 4 years old. And then what happens? They start watching their parents come home exhausted, not celebrating their wins, big or small, talking about all the ick in life. And they take that on and they start to believe that life is hard and that they really can't be everything that they want to be. And what research tells us is that by the time kids are 8 years old, they have developed 80% of their belief systems about the world and about themselves and about who they're able to be in life. And so I would encourage everybody on this call, whether it's your first enrollment or you did just hit 4-star, celebrate that with your kids. And one of the greatest gifts that Jessica gave me is she said, you're going to be super busy. You're not going to be able to be the mom that you want to be. And your husband's going to have to be Mr. Mom and Mr. Dad. these like 10 days leading up to this final date. So let your little boy know that you're going to reward him handsomely by being a good little boy, and knowing that it's not because mommy doesn't love you, but it's because mommy's trying to do something great for our family and for other people, because those are the people that we are. And he is so excited. We sat down tonight at the kitchen bar and I ordered him 2 really cool Lego sets, and he is over the moon. And I had been telling him all week that that's what was going to happen if he continued to be a good boy for mommy, and understood that it wasn't personal toward him, that I wasn't able to spend the time, that it was because I'm doing this for him and for other people. And so I want to just wrap up with this, and I'm sorry I could talk forever. I have learned so much from you incredible women. This company has been such an incredible blessing in my life. And I just want to say thank you to all of you. There's no way that I could be here without all of you, without your brilliance, your genius, your heart, your soul, and your leadership. And truly from the bottom of my heart, I really just, I adore you all, and I cannot wait to see what's next.
Congratulations,
gosh,
beautiful. That was
Sarah.
awesome. And
Thank you.
so some of the new ones listening, when she was trying to hit her date, our company gives us an incentive if we hit a certain position by a certain date, that they give you a financial bonus that's pretty nice. So that is something we always share when we get together with you one-on-one, is on your computer at home. When you're looking at your account, it has your dates of when you get to manager. If you get that before that date, you're going to get $250. If you get to director, you're going to get $750. If you get to executive, you're going to get $1,000. And that's not just all you're getting. That's just your bonus, because if you're getting there, you have so much going on. We're paid 8 different ways, which is really, really cool. But Sarah, great job. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you, Sarah. And I think this will be a really great way for Holly and us to leave you all. Especially with what Sarah had just finished with. This is like a call to action. This week, guys, every one of us on this call, including Holly and I and Sarah, everybody needs to declare something. Tell your upline, tell your whoever asked you on this call, or whoever is your, what am I thinking? Your leader,
Yeah.
your leader.
Who enrolled you?
Who
your
enrolled
team,
you?
Somebody on your
Come
team.
up with something that you declare, whether it's I'm running for executive, I'm going to run to get 1 enrollment this week. I'm going to fill my LIA out. I'm going to declare crystal manager. Declare something, tell it to the universe. Let someone know, let us know, put it here in the comments. Declare it now. Let's all do that. And guys, once you do and it's out in the universe, it's happening. So anything else, Holly, that we?
Well, there's so much we can talk
Million,
about. I
yeah.
know we didn't really talk about our ideas with social media, but we have them.
We did, yeah.
I think one of the things about when you're starting out, you want to put some information out there about what you're doing, obviously. So just be mindful of creating a relationship with everybody, right? I've seen sometimes, like if they're so excited about the Collagen Elixir that for 7 days in a row, when I look on their page, it's only Collagen Elixir, nothing else. And what happens is the people are like, they stop looking at what they're posting because it looks like a commercial. So you can write down, if you've gotten the notes and paper, like Monday, you could do and you can change this up. This is just an idea of creating a relationship. Monday is motivation. So do a post of something motivating. Maybe it's a quote. Maybe it's something, just something that would motivate somebody. On Tuesday, do a tip. So maybe you're adding value of your favorite recipe. Maybe you're, your favorite fashion tip. Something that gives value to somebody that's, watching you. On Wednesday, wellness. Like give a wellness tip. We're representing health and wellness. Everybody wants to, like, oh my gosh, that's a great exercise to work on this area that I don't like, or, goodness, that would be a great, talk maybe about one of our products with Isogenics, but don't just talk about it with a commercial looking ad. Have your face in it and you drinking it and say, I feel so good. Thursday transformation. So maybe, we have so many transformations. If you guys have been watching, the people get on they look younger than their years. They lose body fat. They have more energy. They have this glow in their eyes. And I was in Hawaii with 200 of them. And that's where I'm like, I want that. I'm signing up. Friday freedom. Like, don't be scared to talk about, oh my goodness, I can't tell you, I was able to help my son, buy his first car because of my health and wellness company. Or I was able to take this dream trip with my family. And that's like, Joel and I did a pickleball camp. I wasn't planning on doing a pickleball camp, but guess what? I got this unexpected bonus and I'm like,
I'm going.
we're going 3 days. We made a reservation 5 days ago and we were there. So, I can explain that maybe in a post. I'm giving myself a good idea to talk about Freedom Friday.
Right now.
Saturday, maybe family and pets and all that. And Sunday, engagement, asking like, if you were only at 30 minutes, would you pick, cardio or weights? What's your favorite 3 makeup items? Which one could you live without? Doing, a puzzle. What 3 words do you see? All of that stuff. So you are going to post about products, and it's, as a new builder, you don't really want to use the word isogenics on your page. You want to create they want to know what it is, because we have a retail page. They could just bypass you and go pay double the price and not have anyone to coach them. So you want to create fear of missing out, excitement, relationship. So they trust you because you're giving them value. So just remember, it's a balanced circle. And when you have a relationship, you want to hang out with your own self. You're going to want, people are going to follow you, right? So create something that you love in other people, and create that for yourself, so you don't get in a rut with what to post. And then you can use any of our posts you ever see.
And if you think about really your social media, guys, it is about your follower. It's, again, blessing them. So when you're thinking about doing your post, instead of thinking, oh God, what do I look like? Is this going to not, I don't like what I put, and you're spending all this time. Think about, if you're just authentic and you're thinking about the person that's going to read it, and how is it going to bless them? And how is it going to help them? That is the magic. And then you are creating a relationship with your viewers. It takes some time. So again, like Holly said, don't just keep posting about isogenics all the time, because it's not authentic. Be authentic and follow some of these tips, because again, Holly and her social media, that in us, that's where a lot of your new guests and your new prospects, and where you're going to find people. And again, following up with the likes, people that like it. Don't just people that comment, go to all the people that like it and say, thanks so much. Really appreciate you adding value, or just, you know what, it meant a lot to me. That's all. You don't have to say anything else. Or if you ever want any information, I'm here for you. And don't make it weird. It's just,
and be vulnerable. Be okay with not being perfect. Something's awry, your house is a mess. They will be so happy to know that you're not perfect all the time. They can relate to vulnerability. So
we know, so I think, besides, if it doesn't scare you guys, the dream isn't big enough. So declare something fabulous that scares you a little bit, gets you super excited, and put it out there. I've seen some already, but we're so honored that we got to be on tonight. Thank you all. We hope you got some good nuggets from us.
You guys are amazing. I think the net of what I'm taking away is just, you are so consistent in loving people. And guys, if that's what our business does, is just, you consistently seek out people and make them feel amazing. You leave them better. And it's you, Sarah, and it's Anne, and it's Holly. And I hope that you guys just feel that energy from them, that they deeply love people. And if that's all the business is, if that's all this team is, it's a humongous legacy that you're creating. So I want to just leave us with one thing, besides the fact that these ladies just killed it. Thank you so much for this value. But I want to also add to you guys, if anyone hasn't seen it, one of the things that I know Lauren and I are both so excited about, and I know it'll further blow up these ladies, I know we're all promoting it. They're a big part of why our team is able to do it. We are this month giving out, both teams, you guys are doing it also, Dreamers in Action, giving out a Peloton bike. I am so excited that we are able to offer this. We started promoting it. Ours started today. It goes till the end of February. And I want to just tell you, because I think we're aligned in the same way that we're doing it. I think we are going to give out a Peloton, and then I think we have collected a little extra, so we may do some extras, 2 and 3 prizes. And I think that is also exciting, some equally fabulous things, not quite a Peloton, but some cool things. Every time you enroll someone, you're entered and as a chance to win. And guys, the whole value of this is, I love you and you're a builder if you're on this call and you're growing, and we love you. And maybe one of you will win. But our whole goal is to suck the weird out of this business and sharing it, because there are so many people fired up about this collagen. It's the hottest thing going. Everyone's talking about it. People are thrilled with their results and they're excited and they're telling people. And guys, do you know how quickly it sucks the weird out of it? If you tell me I could win a Peloton bike, all of a sudden I'm like, everybody needs to know. You need to know, you need to know, and you need to know immediately. Even if I thought you guys are a bunch of crazy people, why are you telling people? Now I love it and I could win a Peloton bike. And guys, the excitement around it is already so huge. And also, here's the thing. There are people watching what you're doing. There's a Laura Laurie or a Donna Wood or a Lauren out there, and they're looking at your social media, and they're not like Jordan. Let me tell you right now, they're not, because they're not liking your posts. They're watching, but they're not liking, they're not engaging, and you don't even know it. But let me tell you, sometimes there is something that shakes them out, that shakes those people out and goes, I finally have to reach out to you. And even if they don't reach out to you, I will tell you, there is a certain up-leveling that comes from aligning your brand with something so major. When people say their team is giving out a Peloton bike, Peloton, one of the most respected and trending brands, so on trend in health and wellness right now. And to do that is huge. And I am so excited. We're calling it the Win to Spin, Team Win to Spin. And we're so excited. And guys, I want you to be excited too, because this is a gift. To be on the Dreamers in Action team, to be part of Team Win, it feels like a gift to me. I know it feels like a gift to Lauren, but that we're able to give something so extravagant, so exciting. Help us create the buzz. Tell everyone. Feel part of this culture that is just so next level. These teams are remarkable, guys, and I hope that you feel you are the part, you're the reason. You're the lifeblood of this team, and it's only going to get better. So it seems that my apparently Zoom downgraded me to 100 people. I did stream it into Team Win Builders. If no one else did in Dreamers in Action, I'll put my very jacked up recording on there as well. But I'll tell you, we'll switch over for next week for sure. We have some really cool lineups. The other thing you should be aware of is Wednesday night. We do opportunity calls every Wednesday night. We stream them onto Facebook. It's not something you have to jump on Zoom. You don't have to tell your friends to get on Zoom. We'll stream it. You can share it. You can do a watch party. And they've been very effective. And I think we'll keep them a little bit different so people can join every week. And then we're doing these pop-up. I'm doing like vision and opportunity calls. You see my whiteboard is out to just go through the comp plan. And what is the most powerful thing right now, guys, I want to tell you, I want you each to be practicing drawing out the comp plan. But every time I've gone through this and I've told people about why I'm so excited, I've shown them how they can enroll 2 people and make $700. Get free full-size product and a $25 product coupon. You enroll 2 people and you make $700. Guys, if you get your people to manager and they get paid $700 for 2 people, their heads will spin around and they will want more. It's what I'm seeing. And it's what people are getting so excited about. Draw that out for people and so to them, hey, you went to consultant. Here's all the bonuses you got. You went to Crystal Manager and made $700. I don't know how much, Jordan, you made last week, but I know it was a ton. And I'm so fired up for all the people on this call who are coming on. They're going to go consultant, manager, director, executive, and then go do it again. We're going to show some people life-changing impact and income. Thank you guys so much. Lauren, I appreciate you so much. Have a great night, everybody. Ann and Holly, Sarah, you were amazing. Really, truly added so much value. Thank you.